Let's talk about e-invoicing. It sounds complicated, right? You hear all these terms like compliance and formats, and it can feel a little overwhelming. But what if I told you it doesn't have to be? What if it's actually simple? Well, today we're going to see how the UBL for Africa platform makes that happen. Let's jump right in. Seriously, just 6 clicks. I know, it sounds almost too good to be true, doesn't it? But that is literally all it takes to go from 0 to a fully sent, compliant e-invoice. We're going to walk through every single one of those clicks so you can see for yourself just how easy this whole thing really is. Okay, first things first. What on earth is a Factor X invoice? Don't worry, the name sounds way more technical than it actually is. Think of it like a super smart PDF. On the outside, for you and your client, it looks just like a normal invoice, but hidden inside, there's a special language that computers understand. It's the best of both worlds, totally readable for people and instantly processable for machines. All right, so where does our 6-click journey start? Well, with a super quick one-time setup. And I mean quick. This isn't about filling out a bunch of endless forms. It's just the first 2 clicks to get everything personalized and ready to roll. So, click number 1, you'll head over to that little gear icon and save your profile. This is where you put in your company info, your tax numbers, the currency you use, so all your invoices look professional. Then, click number 2 is in the Clients menu. You just add your customer's info. Honestly, it's as easy as adding a new contact to your phone's address book. Now, here's a super important tip. When you're adding that customer, you have to get their tax ID. This is a big deal. It's not just for your own records. It's absolutely crucial for the Factor X invoice to actually be valid. Without it, the other system, well, it just won't know what to do with it. And that's it. Setup is done. 2 clicks in the bag. See? Told you it was easy. Now let's get to the fun part, actually creating the invoice. This is where clicks 3 and 4 come into play. Click number 3 is probably the easiest of them all. You just hit that big green New Invoice button. Bam! The system pops open a brand new invoice and it's already got all your company details filled in. It's just sitting there waiting for you to add the specifics. From here, you're just filling in the blanks. You type in what you did, the quantity, and the price. You just pop the info into this simple little table, and that's it. You don't have to mess around with any weird formatting or formulas. It just works. Oh, and here's the part you're gonna love. The system does all the math for you, automatically. As you add your items, it's calculating the subtotal, figuring out the tax, and giving you the final grand total. Say goodbye to pulling out a calculator or worrying about spreadsheet mistakes. Okay, so once everything looks good, it's time for click number 4, hit save. Now, this doesn't send it anywhere yet. It just saves it as a draft. This is perfect because it lets you take a breath, double-check everything, and make sure it's perfect before you actually send it off. We are so close. 4 clicks down, just 2 left. This is the grand finale. This is where we take our perfect draft and send it to something called the PEPL Directory Platform, or PDP. Think of the PDP as the official, secure post office for e-invoices. It makes sure your invoice gets exactly where it needs to go, safely. And here they are, the final 2 clicks. Click number 5 is that little cloud icon. This creates that special machine-readable file we talked about earlier. Then, the final click, number 6, the paper plane icon. You hit that and whoosh, your compliant invoice is officially and securely on its way. So what actually just happened? Well, you sent 2 things in one. Your client gets a normal-looking PDF they can open and print, but their accounting software gets that smart XML data that it can read and process instantly with no mistakes. That's the real magic of this hybrid format. You might be wondering, how does the system handle the sending part? It's really simple. It uses a token system. Every time you send one of these invoices to the official network, it just uses up 1 token from your account. It's a super clear and easy way to see how much you're using. And there you have it. The moment you click send, the status of your invoice flips to sent PDP. That's it. That's your proof. It's gone, it's been processed, it's official, mission accomplished. Okay, let's just pause for a second and think about what we just did. In just 6 clicks. 6! You set up your company, you added a customer, you created a professional invoice, you generated the right file, and you sent it securely. You did the whole shebang. It really is that easy. And that's pretty much it. The whole process is built to be fast and simple, to get your invoices out the door and get you paid faster, without all the headaches. So really, there's only one question left to ask. Now that your first e-invoice is sent, what are you going to do with all that time you just saved?